As you all know, Durk trial has just started and they just finished day one. Apparently, a lot of things have changed and some more information has dropped. Let's check it out.
Live from the Lil Durk trial, man, here at the Fed building. And we've been tossed a whole bunch of lies. So let me get to my notes. Y'all know we're going to do notes out here and everything. So Durk didn't have Drew. He didn't have Brian. He didn't have any of that. He had none of those individuals do his opening statement. He had Marissa Goldberg. And the way that she crafted it, she already exposed that the feds were lying about the text messages. So when you say, don't book no flights with my name on it, that wasn't even about nothing about LA. That was about some shows and some other shit. And she said, what sense does it make for him?
So you mean to tell me they been dragging that out this fucking long? Man, y'all need to free that nigga at this point, bro. Y'all been dragging that out this long for it to not mean nothing to this case. Whole time, like we thinking this shit was day after, day before, anything like that. Nigga, you telling me this got something to do with some fucking shows, some regular shit.
To book it anyways? What got revealed is that Vonnie is the mastermind. Kayvon Grant is the 100% mastermind of all this shit. Him and Jim, they turned snitches. And it's crazy because they admit that the day before, the early morning, they had the location on Quando Rondo, Jim and Jim and Vonnie. And what ends up happening is they decide not to. So what happens is we find out that your boy Jim, his mouth don't stop working. That boy done operated and cooperated in over 30 cases. So you have that. Then you have
They gonna get him in jail, dog. I hate to say it. They gonna get that nigga in jail. Nigga done cooperated in over 30 plus cases. Nigga, you think you about to do a free 20 years? Nigga, the PC might even get you. Cause nigga, somebody gonna pay them niggas. And then if Dirk end up getting sentenced or he end up getting found guilty and get sentenced to life, nigga, what does he have to lose from getting you knocked off while you locked up? What does he have to lose, nigga? And it could be anybody. It could be anybody because you done cooperated with 30 plus murders. So it'll make it a little harder for him to get him knocked. It'll make it a little harder to determine who got him knocked off or who knocked him off in jail because he's working with the feds.
Kayvon Grant being the one who did all the drilling and all the setting up. He's the one who did the black shirt shooting and all that, who's saying, hey, basically, bruh, check this one out. I got something for y'all. I know how to do the stolen cars. I know how to get the guns. I know how to get the ski masks. I know how to do all of that stuff. So you have that. And the way that he told on Lil Durk was simple. It wasn't no, hey, bruh, Durk told me to do this, Durk told me to do that. No, he gave the feds a breadcrumb. And the breadcrumb was simply this. Hey, how this happened? Check them credit cards. So that's why the credit cards became so goddamn important. But what they did reveal today was that, hey man, he had access to them dang credit cards because they were under what's called astro sounds or astronaut sounds. So he had access because of his little shit and everything that he had going on. It was not what they try to portray. So the feds, we didn't get to hear their opening statement. So you had to check on Trapper Ross for that. He got into the courtroom. It was crazy, bro. It was a lot of people, Durk's family, a lot of media who just decided to do whatever they want to do. That's on the feds to do. But they say basically that Durk's family and everybody was already in California. I'm not gonna say where Durk lived or anything like that, but you won't see any money. They say no money evidence, no bounty, no reward. And yeah. And then D-Ski's lawyer came out, bro, and I ain't gonna lie. If there's somebody who possibly might get away as far as nothing, bro, it would be D-Ski's lawyer. D-Ski lawyer basically dropped a bombshell that said D-Ski has literally, bullshit you not, had nothing to do with none of this. D-Ski just got shit told to pull up, and they talk about him pulling up to a bunch of places, and he was just hungry. He was a hungry OTF artist and all that. So basically, that's why he didn't have a mask. He didn't have a gun. He didn't have nothing. He don't got no text messages going against Quando Rondo or any of that shit. That doesn't exist. And then you had Brown Eyes. And basically, his lawyer, his lawyer might destroy the murder for hire part of it, because he basically say, bro, no money was ever given before August 19th and after August 19th. David Lindsay, Brown Eyes, is not a rapper. He ain't in no goddamn videos. He ain't in no raps. He don't do any of that shit. Now, once again, I was not able to look at the opening statements from the DA, from the Fed prosecutors, because basically we weren't in there. It got crazy as hell this early morning, but there y'all go, man. The early shit from the Lil Durk trial, day one opening statements, and we about to get back to it.
All right, man. I guess that's just a little update of the Durk situation. That nigga jammed and cooperated in 30 plus different murder cases. And it's crazy that, like, for a man to be, or for anybody to be involved in 30 plus in, like, live to tell the story, be able to tell the story, is crazy. Nigga, you just basically allegedly have something to do with 30 murders. Allegedly, you have something to do with 30 of them. And you over here trying to fight for 20. You trying to fight for 20. You just snitched for 20 years, bro. I don't even think that was enough, bro. You probably would have got 20 years with what the feds got right now. The feds done hyped your ass up and probably told your ass the death penalty. But whole time, if you got a lawyer, he probably get you that 20 without you telling. But I mean, he probably thinking like, well, shit, since everybody turned on me, I might as well tell da da da. But yeah, what y'all think? Let me know y'all opinion on that. Like, what y'all think gonna happen to Durk? As far as this, like, is OTF Jam like the bread and butter to getting Durk locked up? And Vonnie, bro, I remember Durk used to put him in his songs and shit like that. Yeah, and then Vonnie turned fed too, man. It's ugly. It's looking real ugly to me. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think.